Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today, we're going to be doing my tier list for all the Rainbow Six Siege operators. Alright, so how the tier list is going to work, it's going to be from S to trash. And basically, I'm going to give you a brief explanation on why I think they're either good, bad, decent, etc. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so for the first operator in S tier, we have Lesion. I think Legion's in the S tier because his gun is good. He has a good SMG. He has a semi-auto shotgun, which is also pretty good. His goo mines, not only are they invisible and do damage over time as you walk, but they also give off the position of the enemy. So I think that's just really strong and makes Legion an amazing operator. Alright, so the second person for the tier list, in the S tier for the tier list, is Jackal. I'd say Jackal is an S tier because his C7E is amazing. It has like no recoil, insane gun. He has Claymore, smokes, which is good for range because you can get a plant off, and then he's able to hunt down roamers with his device and basically track their footsteps, and every like 5 seconds, I think, get intel on their location. So I think that's really good about him. Alright, so coming on the third spot is going to be Echo. Echo, I think he's an S tier because he has a real good gun. His gun's pretty good. It has ACOG on it. His ability, it's able to disorient you and you can't hear anything, can't hear footsteps, makes your character dizzy, and it's also able to stop plants. That's why he's banned so much in ranked, because he can just stop whenever you're planting the bomb. And he also has a SMG secondary that's really good, and he has a deployable shield. So all of that combined, Echo is just God. He's God himself. Alright, so another S tier op we have on the list is Thermite. I decided to put Thermite here because his ability is just super good. He can get any wall open with ease. And unlike Havanna, he can open up a big hole on a wall instead of a small hole where you can barely see through. But then again, Havanna and Thermite have their advantages and disadvantages. So yeah. Alright, so next one is Jaeger. Jaeger, he used to be a complete god when he had his ACOG, but unfortunately, he was too overpowered, so they took it away. I mean, he's still pretty freaking good, not gonna lie. But yeah, Jaeger also has a super high pick rate because how good he is. And his gun is just still amazing, even without ACOG. It hits so hard. His ADS, it counters like flashbangs, grenades, and everything. Like almost every team needs a Jaeger, so that's why I decided to put him in the S tier. Alright, so the sixth person on the S tier is going to be Havanna. This might be a bit biased because I'm a Havanna main, but I just think Havanna is super good because her assault rifle, it's super good for frags and support at the same time. Like, Havanna is like the best solo queue operator out there, to be honest. And she has SMG secondary, flashbangs. She's able to get reinforced hatches open with 3 of her pellets, and she's able to open up walls. And yeah, I just think that's really good about Havanna. Alright, so now for the A tier, we have Nomad. Nomad is pretty good because she's able to stop 3 flanks. So if you're playing Consulate, Nomad is a must pick because Consulate's super defender friendly, but with Nomad has 3 air jabs, she can stop all of those flanks. She has pretty good guns. And yeah, overall just a pretty good op. Alright, so next on the A tier is going to be Maverick. Alright, Maverick, he's really good at creating small peek holes and reinforced walls, but he can also, occasionally, if you get it off right, he can make holes, like big holes you can go through and reinforce walls. Most of the time, it's hard to make a successful hole. So that's why he's only in the A tier. And also Maverick's guns, they're decent. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. And Nomad doesn't, I'm stupid. Maverick doesn't really have a counter, so that's also a plus. Like, Bandit doesn't counter him, Mute doesn't counter him, K doesn't. Nobody counters Maverick, so that's why he's in the A tier. Alright, so next for A tier is going to be Maestro. I think Maestro is a pretty good operator. Like his Evil Eyes, super useful. His LMG, pretty damn good. His secondary shotgun pistol, good for destruction. Well, he also used to have a deployable, but they took it out. But the one thing about Maestro, which doesn't make him an S tier, is how he is so easy to counter. Honestly, just put a breaching charge next to the wall it's on. Sofia, Ash, Caillou, frag grenade it. It's almost, the Evil Eyes are, even though they're destructible, they're easy to counter. So that's why he's an A tier. Alright, so next on the list we have Mira. Alright, so Mira, really good operator. And her guns, they're alright. Honestly, the Vector, I think it's okay. But then again, that's probably because I can't really control the recoil. But her Mira is so helpful on defense. But the reason she's an A tier and not an S, because I feel like she's able to be countered pretty easy. Just hard breach her mirror. Even with a Twitch drone, pop it. Let's say you have a mirror set up, you could just get bucked from below and mirror could get shot. It's pretty easy to counter, so that's why I say A. Alright, so 5th on the A tier is going to be Valkyrie. I think Valkyrie, even though her MPX is a bit weak, the fire rate, it's okay, and has practically no recoil. So, if you're able to hit your headshots, Valkyrie's gun is perfect for you. And her ability is just so good. Be able to throw out a camera and put it wherever you want. You can stick it in trees so the enemy can't see, and then you can just get as much intel as you want and relay it to your team. So Valkyrie's just a really good op, you know? Alright, so next on the A tier is Buck. Buck, he's an A tier because he has really good guns. Like, his guns are pretty good, but the recoil pattern, it's kind of hard to control, especially on console. So, yeah. And then he's also able to, he's just a regular breaching operator, except he's able to destroy sight from below. Like, let's say you have a top 4 sight, he can destroy it from below. So that's, like, pretty good if you ask me. Alright, so next, we have Thatcher. Thatcher's good because he counters pretty much, everybody on defense who has a gadget has to do with electronics, like Bandit, who else? Alibi, you know, all those people. Mute, he's able to counter mute, that's also a plus. And then his guns, pretty good, so he's an A tier. Alright, so next, we have Capital. Capital's guns are alright. His ability, it's real good to counter bandit tricking, because you shoot it through the drone hole of the fire and then it kills him while he's trying to bandit trick, and you're able to get that wall open on sites like CCTV and garage on chalet, so that's plus. He also has smokes with his ability, so it's good for planting. So yeah, he's an A tier. Alright, so next we have Bandit. Bandit, I think he's really good because his MP7 is honestly just such a good weapon, and he's able to bandit trick, so I think that's really good. He's able to stop Thermite if they don't have a Thatcher, so Havanna. So yeah. Alright, then we have Caillou. I know some of you will be like, oh, why is he not in B tier? I mean, I was originally thinking putting Caillou in B tier because his SMG, it's just so bad. Like, it is really bad, but recently he got a buff, so I think he deserves to be an A tier, because with his electric claw, now it can electrify up to 3 walls, and he has 2 of these, so that's really good. And he also has a shotgun with slugs, so it's basically a DMR with destruction capabilities, and it has ACOG, so that's really good. And he's also 3 armor, so good for anchoring the site, so that's why he's an A. Alright, so the first on B tier is going to be IQ. I think IQ is pretty good because she counters like Echo, Lesion. Basically anyone who has a device, he can like shoot it out and know exactly where it is. And then, but the thing about IQ's guns is that they're not good. Like, her guns are unfortunately kind of bad. So that's why she goes in B tier. Alright, so next is Gridlock. Gridlock, her ability, it's able to stop flanks, and once you like plant, you can throw it down, so after they kill you, if they kill you, they can't really defuse, so that's pretty good. But then again, it's just like, comes to her ability, I don't think like I mean, it's alright. It's alright. That's why she's in B tier. Alright, so next up, we have Mozzie. Mozzie's ability, it's pretty good. He's able to capture drones and use it for intel. And his guns, they're alright. He also has a shotgun secondary, so that's a plus. So I think he deserves to be in B tier. Alright, so next up, we have Wamai. Alright, so the thing about Wamai is his guns are kind of weak, to be honest. Like, the MP5K, it's okay. But the AUG, it's pretty good. Not gonna lie. Like, it's a okay weapon for a defender. And his ability, it counters a lot of things like capital bolts, frag grenades. But the thing that's different from Wamai and Jaeger, that Jaeger's device actually destroys the things. Wamai's just capture it, and then it just still, like, the frag grenade will still explode. So sometimes it can be useful, sometimes it can't be, if you get what I mean by that. Oh, and he's also able to stick it on ceilings, so that's pretty good too. So I think he deserves to be in B. Alright, so next up we have Vigil. Vigil's really good, especially in the high ranks, because a lot of high ranks, they're 5 stacks, and then they'll have, like, when someone's trying to clutch on the offense team, they'll make sure to have, like, drones all across the map covering flanks and stuff. So when you're Vigil and they're not able to see you, the fact that offense can't get intel on you because his ability, that's really good. That's really good in a game like Siege, where intel is key to win. And alright, let's also talk about his guns. Like, his Kia is pretty good. Also, he has Bocce ACOG, a 3-speed with ACOG. Yes, that is right. So that's pretty good. He has a two SMG secondaries. So Vigil, he's pretty good operator. Alright, so next up we have Sofia. I was originally thinking of putting Sofia in A tier, but then again, she's, you know what? Actually, I think I am gonna move Sofia to the A tier because she's kind of like Buck in the way that she's able to breach from below. She's just a breaching operator in general who can, like, breach from above, you know. And her guns are pretty good. She has claymore, she has stuns. So yeah, I think, yeah, I'm just gonna put her in A tier actually, because similar to Buck, pretty good. Alright, so for B tier, we have Mute. Mute's guns are alright. A couple months ago, he got SMG 11, so that's a plus. And he's also able to stop drones and hard breaches, so that's pretty good as well. Alright, so next up we have Sledge. Sledge, he's able to destroy 4, and he has frag grenades, good fragger, just regular destruction. So yeah, it gets a B. Alright, so next up we have Smoke. Smoke is good for stopping plants, but people usually run shotgun and SMG 11, but the thing about that is that the SMG 11 recoil, it's kind of hard to control. So sometimes I will run pistol on the side, just sometimes. But yeah, so I think that the pistol, though, it's alright. And then the FMG 9, it's just, it's bad. It's really bad, to be honest. So he's just a B tier op. Alright, so next we have Ash. Okay, so Ash, the thing about Ash is she's an alright op. Like, she's alright, just regular breaching op. But it's just the people who play her, like, it's either I rush in with diffuser and die, or I rush in like Bolo and get an ace. Like, there's no in between with Ashes, so I don't really like Ash players. But Ash overall, she's a B tier. She's okay, you know. Okay, so then we got Twitch. Twitch is a real good fragging op because of her F2. Even though it has got a recoil nerf, it's still pretty good. Not gonna lie, it's still pretty good. I liked it. I like it a lot. And her drone's able to counter Mira and just shock devices. It used to have so many shocks, like you could kill someone during the prep phase, but Twitch has gotten nerfed a lot. So B tier. Alright, next up we got Doc. Doc's pretty good. MP5 is pretty good. He's able to heal teammates. That's a decent ability, so he gets a B. Alright, same with Rook. He's B, has MP5. It's alright. And then he's able to pass out armor to people, but when you realize that 40% of kills in Siege are headshots, that armor doesn't really matter that much. I mean, it kind of does, but like when you get headshot, you're going to be like, oh wait, Rook helped me so much, you know? So just a B tier, you know? Alright, so C, we have Alibi. Alibi is a decent operator. Like, she's an average operator. That's why she gets in C, because C is average. So, her guns are alright, but the thing about her prismas is that they can just easily be shot out. It's easy to destroy. Unless you put it behind a window, that makes it hard to destroy, but still, it's just, like, so easy to counter. So, she goes to C tier. Oh, and her shotgun primary, it's just the worst shotgun in the game, so she gets a C. Alright, so next up we have Lian. Lian, he's a decent operator. He used to be God. Like, Lian used to be a God. Like, he would be an A tier, S tier. But they nerfed him badly. So he's a C tier because it's so easy to counter his line scan. Just don't walk around. It's pretty easy to counter his guns. They're okay, I guess. They're decent. So Lian gets a C tier. Alright. So the thing about Finca is used for rushes most of the time because her power surge, everyone just rushes in. But when the power surge is going, it's hard to hear sound, and that's really bad when you're rushing because you want to be able to hear sound and intel on everybody so you know where to aim instead of just having like some Jaeger just proning on the ground and taps you right in the head as soon as you walk into objective. So, like, I feel like the sound on the ability is a bit too loud, so that's why it's C tier. Alright, so with Dokebi, I don't like how she doesn't have a full auto primary, to be honest. I feel like just giving her a DMR and a shotgun, I feel like it'd be better if she had a full auto. I feel like her pick rate would be a bit higher. And then, but she does have an SMG secondary. That is good. And her ability, it's okay. She's basically does the job kind of like Lian because she's able to hear the phones ringing and try to counter roamers, but just a decent operator, you know? Alright, same with Ella. Her Scorpion Evo has so much recoil. Like, the recoil on that thing is honestly insane. It used to be so good, but now it's just, it's impossible for a console player to control at, like, if you're spraying with it. It's just impossible. You have to use burst fire on it if you want to get a kill. And her shotgun, well, her shotgun's pretty good, but it got nerfed recently, so it's not as good. But her ability's alright. To be honest, people don't really play Ella for ability. They play her for the shotgun. They play her for the shotgun. So she's just a C tier op, you know. Alright, so you know what? I'm gonna move Cav to B tier. Yeah. Actually, because Cav, she has a semi-auto shotgun that's pretty good. Her SMG is pretty good, but her pistol does 66 damage. That's a pretty powerful pistol. And then her ability, which is so good for a roamer, because the attackers legit can't hear you coming, and then with the pistol, you would down them, and then you can interrogate them, and the interrogation is just such a powerful passive. So powerful, to be honest. You're able to, once you interrogate, you're able to get intel on the entire offensive team. Oh yeah, I also forgot to say about Sofia that her passive, the withstand's also really good, so yeah. Alright, so next up we have Blackbeard. The reason why I'm putting Blackbeard on here is because his shield, it's just so easy to destroy. Just like 2 or 3 shots and then just easy headshot. And then I know he has 2, but like, I don't know. I just feel like Blackbeard's not the same operator he used to be. So he gets the C tier. Alright, now we got Frost. The thing about Frost is that her guns are pretty doo-doo. The fire rate is so slow. And Frost mats, they're easy to see. Like, they're easy to see. Like, it's legit a big black mat. How could you not see that? And then it just takes 3 shots to destroy it, and boom, you just countered Frost. Alright, then we got Montaigne. The thing about shield operators, most of them, they're pretty bad. Like, but Montaigne, he's a good shield operator because his shield is actually able to cover his entire body, so you can't shoot feet, shoulders, unless you get behind him. So yeah, that's the thing about Montaigne. Decent shield operator, you know. Alright, so now we got Pulse. thing about Pulse is that his Umpa, I don't really like the Umpa. I feel like it's too slow of a fire rate. But his ability is it's wall hack, so it's pretty good. So I think it averages out to about like a C, to be honest with Pulse, because just like the guns are disappointing, you know. All right, so then we have Capcan. See, Capcan, he has pretty good guns. His SMG has practically no recoil, but then his ability overall, he's just another trap op, to be honest, and it's just easy to see and destroy if you actually drone. But yeah, you can sometimes get free kills though, so that's a plus about Capcan. That's why he's not necessarily a D tier op. Alright, then we got Caillou. The thing about Siege is Siege is a game where snipers shouldn't really be a thing. To be honest, well, that might be just my opinion. I've seen other people say it, but I don't think really snipers belong in Siege, to be honest. Yeah, Caillou, she's better than Glaz because Caillou, her sniper, actually one shot downs 3 armors, I think, and it's like 2 or 3 shots with 3 armors and 2 speeds. So that's pretty good. She has a full auto SMG secondary. She kind of works like Thatcher because she's able to destroy bandits with her low device. And Caillou charges, mute jammers, anything on the other side of the wall, she's able to destroy for ability. So she gets the C tier. Alright, now we're getting to some of the bad ops. Okay. So we have Caillou, his gun's alright. But ACOG on a 2-speed. That's the thing about Caillou. He has the TSG 12, so it's ACOG on a 2-speed. So, I mean, that's kind of good, but overall his ability is just a deployable 3 deployable shields that are able to be destroyed, and when they are destroyed, fire goes off. Like, I mean, it's not even that good of a concept, to be honest. Like, it's okay. But his guns kind of make him decent, so that's why he's in D tier, not E tier. Alright, so next up on the list, we have Ying. Ying, her abilities basically are just flash grenades, and a lot of operators have flash grenades, so she's just a decent op, you know? D for decent, you know? Alright, so next we have Castle. Castle, the thing about Castle is that he's just, the barricades, they're good, but there's so many breaching ops that are able to counter Castle, and his guns are weak. So Castle, he's okay. He's okay. Alright, then we have Fuse. And I'm probably gonna be like, Fuse and D, like all the silver 4s, high bronzes are gonna be like, Fuse? How dare you put Fuse in D? Fuse is great. He should be in A or B tier. No, Fuse is not great. Shut up. Fuse's ability is not good. It's able to be countered by Jaeger, Wamai. It's just, in ranked, you do not want to bring Fuse. Like, if you play Fuse in ranked, it's like, bruh. Because you're not helping the team. His ability does not support a team. I mean, sometimes you'll get free kills. Most of the time it won't. If there's smart players on the other team, when they hear that few charge, they run. So, that's why I guess the D tier. Alright, moving into the bad operators, we're going to have Nuke. Nuke's guns are just garbage. That's why she gets an E. I mean, her ability is okay, but just her guns are so bad. Hashtag, can we get a hashtag buff the FMG9, please? Or give Nuke some better guns. Because then maybe her pick rate would be higher. Alright, so then we have Clash. Clash is pretty bad, not gonna lie, because she's able to be countered by like operators like Thatcher, and all you have to do, even though like her taser is able to slow you down, all you have to do is just melee the shield and shoot her, and then her guns aren't even that good anyway, so like Clash is trash. Alright, so then we have Blitz. Blitz is able to counter if you're a smart player. Most people ban him in rank because they don't want to get rushed by a Blitz, but so easy. Shoot the shoulders, shoot the feet, down him, finish the kill. Easy. Blitz is dead now. Alright, so please don't ban Blitz, okay? Ban Montaigne or Blackbeard instead. Alright, so now we're into the trash tier operators. I know you guys are going to hate on me for this, but okay. Recruit is trash op. He doesn't even really have ability, just trash. Then we have Warden, has the most useless ability in the game. Like, Warden is equal to a disabled snail. He is a disabled snail on crutches. That is how weak Warden is. Like, he's super bad. Warden's hot garbage. And then Amaru, her ability is just trash. Basically, you're just able to repel into a window faster, like 6 seconds faster. So that's basically her ability. And also has a ton of noise that comes along with it. So you're just able to hear it and you'll be like, oh, Mario's coming, just pre-fire and get a kill, you know? It's bad. Alright, I know I'm going to get hate for this because all of you memers going to be like, oh, Viper, you put Tachanka in trash tier? Tachanka's a god. I'm sorry, but no, Tachanka's a bad op. Even though I do worship him, I believe in Tachankaism. He's a bad operator. I'm sorry. And then we have the final operator, Glaz. Glaz is a sniper op. Well, his sniper is basically just a regular DMR, to be honest. It's not like Cali sniper. And when he puts down his smoke, that's his main ability because he's able to peek through smoke and get kills. But honestly, if you're smart, you just won't peek Glaz if he puts down his smoke. Like, smart players won't peek him. That's why he's a trash op. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching this long tier list video. It took me a while to make. So if you've got to the end, you 5 people who got to the end, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.